Welcome back to the Stoney Ridge Farm Channel. I'm Josh. This is Terry. Terry's a visitor today from near Raleigh, North Carolina.
That is correct.
And today what we're going to do is solve a problem. So if you look right here, we've got little T, the TYM T254 tractor. We also have the Ventrac tractor out here. We have the Select Track electric tractor, and we have the Zero Turn from Toro out here. And we're going to be outfitting each one of these tractors with a unique canopy top. So you see the ROPS or rollover protection system on this tractor has no cover, so you're out in the sun working. We don't want to get sunburnt and we don't want to be hot, so Cool Tops is a solution to that. And what is a Cool Top?
It's a downdraft fan system. Pulls fresh air from the top and down on the operator.
Gotcha.
Blow away dust, bugs, heat.
Dust, bugs, and heat. And this North Carolina heat, Texas people, Florida people, Alabama people, even you folks up north, it's getting hotter and hotter up there. So
It gets rid of those flies.
Flies? Oh yeah, flies won't light on you. Awesome. No skeeters. So we're going to hop on this tractor, we're going to wire one up, and we're going to show you guys this on this little compact tractor. We're going to put it on the electric tractor, and we're going to put it on the Ventrac, and stay tuned to the end because we're going to show you how you can outdo your neighbors with the coolest canopy on the top of your Zero Turn mower. Awesome. Thanks, Terry.
I ain't afraid of work, I ain't afraid of play, I ain't afraid to get the job done and do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid of life, times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right.
Terry, tell us about it.
Okay, what you're looking at are the parts to a Cool Top. The first part that goes onto a tractor is what we call the crossbar.
Okay.
It will fit both the 2x2 ROPS and the 3x2 ROPS.
Gotcha.
With the 2x3 ROPS, it uses a little bushing on the back side where the U-bolt comes through. So it'll fit either the 2 or the 3.
Good deal.
Then this is your fan. It's a 12-volt fan, 3,000 CFM, pulls about 10 amps. You wire it straight to your battery.
Gotcha.
This comes free, and you wire it to the battery. On this side, you see the grid,
Yep,
and
so
here's
you can't
the
get
switch.
your finger in it.
Yep.
Nice.
On-off switch.
Easy breezy. Doesn't get much easier than that.
It mounts to the crossbar once you have it mounted.
Okay.
This is a hardware kit to do that.
Okay. And then you've got something over here you wanted to point out.
Yeah.
This comes pre-made, right?
Yeah, this is the bottom of a Cool Top, and these are canopy bars, and it comes to you installed. You don't have to put this part on.
Gotcha. And this is where the fan just bolts right up to it.
Yeah, well, the fan bolts to the rollover bar.
Okay.
The canopy bolts to the fan.
Ah, gotcha. Very cool. Very, very cool. And this is red to match the tractor. Awesome. Now, you guys make these in red, green, orange. What all colors do you make them?
Red, green, orange, and black.
And this is called the rain
And this is the
shield?
rain cover. Once everything, this is the last thing that goes on.
Okay.
It'll mount to the top of this. What you need to know about this rain cover is the tallest end goes to the rear.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so that's
So
your
for
rear.
aerodynamic purposes. Okay, cool. And that just covers the fan and keeps the rain from falling through the fan on top of you. Now, if you use this in a torrential downpour, will it blow water down on you?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
note to self, don't use it in the rain, but you know, you don't need a fan in the
But
rain.
it's a sealed fan. It's not going to get damaged with the water.
Okay, gotcha.
Water's not going to damage.
Cool.
Rain
Hey,
cover.
we got a
won't stay
jumper down
somewhere.
there.
Yeah.
Guys, this is real life. Sometimes things happen.
Yeah.
Well, let's get busy installing this thing.
Yeah,
It's
let's
like
do it.
what, a 15-minute bolt on, and then we run a wire to the battery, right?
That's right.
So before we get started, guys, you can buy these Cool Tops from your local Cool Top dealer. If you go to cooltops.com, you can find a dealer locator. You can have them install it, or if you're mechanically inclined, you can install it yourself. You hear the cows over there? So this goes up on just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Centered.
Now, it's a 3-inch ROP, so this what this bushing is for.
Okay.
You're going to bring the U-bolt up like that, or you can bring it down, whatever your choice is. But
Let's say up like that.
yeah, and the bushing is a spacer to make up the difference in the back.
Okay, so it
So
slips
the
over
pull-
in the
yeah,
back.
like that.
Okay. Gosh, oh man, that's pretty nifty right there.
Here's your plate. Goes on top of that.
Yep.
Washers. Your bolts.
Man, that's easy.
And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're centered, you know, to start with, so that your cage will be centered on your ROPS.
Gotcha.
So,
Does it matter where the bolts go?
no.
We'll go ahead and take the next set of bolts and then I'll match them all up.
Let's check it with this.
Okay.
That's going to go to the inside, so you can check your bolts with that.
Okay, gotcha. So the bolts need to ride inside that little section there.
Repeat the process.
Repeat. Repeat and repeat. They're good friends of mine.
Yeah.
So guys, all we're doing, we'll slide this U-bolt right up here. This is a 3-inch roll bar, ROPS, rollover protection system. We'll slide the spacer in place. It's nice and snug. It's a perfect fit. Put this bracket on the top. Washers. And I'm so obsessive about getting stuff just right. I even put my washers on the right way. This has to line up just right. And the distance is about 3 inches. And we got it. Take our Milwaukee, snug her down. The next thing we're going to mount up is the fan, and the fan has a pivot point and it has a bolt-on point. If your rollover protection system or ROPS or roll bar, whatever you choose to call it, is slanted this way or that way, then there are many holes indexed in this so that this is completely level. So it needs to be almost perfectly level. You don't have to put a level on it, but you can match up the hole to match up with where you want to mount your fan. And that just mounts right there. First bolt is the pivot. That goes in the very back. We'll slip this up here. Pretty tight fit, nice and snug. Very back. Next one. Let's do the other bolt.
All right.
I'll just drop it in real quick too. There we go. Now we don't have to hold it up.
Yep.
Washer, nylon, locking nut. Washer, nylon, locking nut. It's good to have a coach like Terry, isn't it? Terry.
Now don't tighten them.
You said you're 34, right?
Yeah.
He's 34 years old.
Plus
74. Terry's 66. He's not retiring. We got to talking about that. He said, nah, man, I'm not retiring. No way. Okay, so the next ones go in the appropriate hole to make it completely level. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, so we raise it up. We find pretty much where it needs to be level. That's the money shot right there. Okay, and I've got the other one. And this couldn't be easier, guys. One thing Terry's learning is that I'm a little bit nuts. That's why I'm the guy he hands the nuts to.
Hey, I'm glad you're on the tire, not me.
No doubt. Yep, that's it. Again, I'm moderately obsessive, so we're gonna make sure we are almost perfectly level here. All right, snug as a bug. Should I go on and route my wire?
Yeah, I would free your wire up and drop it to the back. A lot of tractors don't have the hole in the top. You just follow the
Contour?
the ROPS down. Yeah.
We'll go ahead and free up our wiring harness. There's just 2 or 3 zip ties. Very neat little package here. Now, Terry, I just need to come down on whatever side I decide to bring it down
It's
on.
your choice. You
Okay.
can come that way or you can go out the back. It doesn't matter.
Okay, looks like we've got a wire right on this side that's going to go all the way to the front. All right, we'll just drop our wire down through. Never ever go to a man with 1 zip tie. Always have 3. Right? Here's a little zip tie trick. Stoney Ridge zip tie moment right there. Bend a little end up right there, and it'll be easier for you to get right in where you need to be. Okay? Now we're using what I call a zip tie gun or a zip tie tightening machine. And that's this guy right here, Data Shark. I'll post a link to that. If you have never used one of these, it'll save your fingers. Look at that. Snug as a bug. It's not gonna flop around. Want a little bit of slack in here. There we go. Now we're gonna go down the rollover protection bar here. Folks, these are the all-weather type zip ties. If you're going to be using a zip tie outside, use the all-weather kind. This comes with, I don't know, 10 or so zip ties, right, Terry?
That's right. Yeah.
However, if you need more, use more, but always use the black ones when you're using them outside. They'll last. They're UV resistant instead of the white ones, which turn into peanut brittle really, really quick. Best Christmas gift to give any man is a 2,000 pack of zip ties. Now, our ROPS folds back, okay, guys? So at some point we may have to go into a garage that might be a little bit too short for us to get in. So we need to leave a little bit of slack right here, just so when we get ready to lean our ROPS back, our roll bar back, we've got a little tiny bit of slack. Is that right, Terry?
Yes.
That seem reasonable? We don't want it to look bad either, so we'll have that slack kind of back here out of the way. Nice. Look at that.
Nice.
Perfect. So from this point, we're going to go ahead and take our connector, which is already pre-wired, ready to rock and roll, fuse connector with the on-off switch up here, and we're going to run it up to our battery in whatever fashion you need to run it on your tractor. That's the one you need to use. So we're going to drop down, run straight through, zip tie all the way down, and then we'll hook it up to the battery. Always want to make sure that the switch is in the off position before we hook to the battery. Yeah. Bring that forward, pop the hood. Okay, there's the front of little T, and right here is our battery. Easy enough to access. Guys, you ain't living right if you don't have a set of these and a set of these ratcheting crimpers. These are heat shrink terminals. Really cool, really awesome. And again, these are ratcheting crimpers. So this is something you need. I'll post a link down in the video description for you. It's a fusible link down here. All right, snug as a bug, locked in there, ready to go. All right, guys, here it goes. Wow, that's nice. All right, boom, high five. We got it done. Guys, the first one was a bit of a challenge simply because it was the first one I'd ever done. So it took us about 25 minutes or so to install this critter. Looks absolutely awesome. Now we're gonna go onward and upward, get you some time lapses of the other cool tools that we're gonna put this on. Then we'll walk you around after we're done. So we're going Ventrac, we're going Select Track electric tractor, and we're also doing the zero turn. Upgrade your zero turn. That is awesome right there. Doing good, man. Man, he was such a help today, guys. What a helper. So guys, here we are. Look at this. Holy cow. Look at the fleet. So we have the black top on the Select Track electric tractor. We have the Ventrac with the red Ventrac top. And each one of these basically just has a switch. And that runs the fan. There's a switch there, switch there. They're basically all set up identically. And now we can ride in style in the shade with all these machines. Now, the coolest part, I think, is this. So if you want to be the first guy on your block to have a cool top on your zero-turn mower, right there it is. And let's just sit down the zero-turn real quick and show you. So super simple to wire. This thing took about an hour to install on this machine for our first time. So let's just hit the on button. Man, that's nice. If I had hair, it would be blowing in the breeze, but I don't. So guys, that's it. Wanted to show you something cool that we're trying out here on the farm. These are cool tops. They are on these machines permanently. Now, thank you so much for helping.
Thank you, Josh.
This guy was great help, knowledgeable, knew everything we needed to know. People can go on cooltops.com and look this up. I'll post a link down the video description for you guys. That way, if you want to find a dealer that sells them, you can go to them. Cool.
Very good. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Enjoyed it. Thanks for showing us something really cool. We met at the farm show, and you were a fan of the YouTube channel already.
Yeah.
So you know what we do, right?
Yeah.
End of the video. All right. So into every video, what do we do? Woo! Guys, take care. Thanks so much. Look at the fleet, man. Oh, man, that looks nice. All the tractors. Every open station tractor on the farm. Really cool, guys. Really cool.
Well, come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. Woo!
Canopy, I guess, that you put to help me get cool. Hold on. Right. Moo. Hey there. No, please stop mooing. In Warsaw. What?
No.
Okay, where is it? Here we go. You getting this, Mom? You sleeping over there? Terry's wife is over there sleeping.